Welcome back to Story Time with Mrs. Watson. Today we are going to read a book called Owen, written by Kevin Henkes. If you watch to the very end, you will see that I now have 3 books that I have written, and I would love for you to check them out. Let's get started. Owen had a fuzzy yellow blanket. He'd had it since he was a baby. He loved it with all his heart.
Fuzzy goes where I go,
said Owen. And Fuzzy did. Upstairs, downstairs, in between, inside, outside, upside down.
Fuzzy likes what I like,
said Owen. And Fuzzy did. Orange juice, grape juice, chocolate milk, ice cream, peanut butter, applesauce cake.
Isn't he getting a little old to be carrying that thing around?
Asked Mrs. Tweezers.
Haven't you heard of the blanket fairy?
Owen's parents hadn't. Mrs. Tweezers filled them in. That night, Owen's parents told Owen to put Fuzzy under his pillow. In the morning, Fuzzy would be gone, but the blanket fairy would leave an absolutely wonderful, positively perfect, especially terrific big boy gift in its place. Owen stuffed Fuzzy inside his pajama pants and went to sleep.
No blanket fairy,
said Owen in the morning.
No kidding,
said Owen's mother. No wonder, said Owen's father.
Fuzzy's dirty,
said Owen's mother. Fuzzy's torn and ratty, said Owen's father.
No,
said Owen.
Fuzzy is perfect.
And Fuzzy was. Fuzzy played Captain Plunger with Owen.
To the rescue!
Fuzzy helped Owen become invisible.
Bet you can't see me.
And Fuzzy was essential when it came to nail clippings and haircuts and trips to the dentist. Can't be a baby forever, said Mrs. Tweezers. Haven't you heard of the vinegar trick? Owen's parents hadn't. Mrs. Tweezers filled them in. When Owen wasn't looking, his father dipped Owen's favorite corner of Fuzzy into a jar of vinegar. Owen sniffed it, smelled it, and sniffed it. He picked a new favorite corner. Then he rubbed the smelly corner all around his sandbox, buried it in the garden, and dug it up again.
Good as new,
said Owen. Fuzzy wasn't very fuzzy anymore, but Owen didn't mind. He carried it and wore it and dragged it. He sucked it and hugged it and twisted it. What are we going to do? Asked Owen's mother. School is starting soon, said Owen's father. Can't bring a blanket to school, said Mrs. Tweezers. Haven't you heard of saying no? Owen's parents hadn't. Mrs. Tweezers filled them in. I have to bring Fuzzy to school, said Owen. No, said Owen's mother. No, said Owen's father. Owen buried his face in Fuzzy. He started to cry and would not stop. Don't worry, said Owen's mother. It'll be all right, said Owen's father. And then, suddenly, Owen's mother said, I have an idea. It was an absolutely wonderful, positively perfect, especially terrific idea. First, she snipped it. And then she sewed. Then she snipped again and sewed some more. Snip, snip, snip. Sew, sew, sew. Dry your eyes, wipe your nose. Hooray! 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 Now, Owen carries one of his not-so-fuzzy handkerchiefs with him wherever he goes. And Mrs. Tweezers doesn't say a thing. I am now an author of 3 books, and I would love for you to check out one of them. You can go to Amazon, and you could look at Maggie and the Cloud that Stole Her Happiness. Maggie gets nervous and anxious about things, but her Nana tells her something that she can do to help her not be so nervous. Another one I have is called The Little Hug That Made a Big Difference. Chloe is a koala bear, and she thinks she's too little to make much of a difference. But one of Chloe's friends reminds her that your size has nothing to do with how big your heart can be. My 3rd book is called Feathers, Fur, and a Friendship Surprise. Percy the pigeon and Claudia the cat do not get along, let alone ever want to become friends. But there are some things that happen to both of them, and they have to decide, will they stay enemies or will they finally become friends? I can't wait to find out which one you love the most. I hope you have a great day.